So what is this place called? I didn't really catch the name coming in. Probably easiest to just check the map. So this is the Cornix Station. Alright then. Let's see what they have to offer.
Hey there.
So, same curatives as always, repair kits, which I still don't have a use for. Ooh, new soundtrack, definitely picking that up. Especially since I do now know how to switch the albums on the radio, thanks to a comment by Allison by proxy again. Thank you. Okay, so spider silk for fishing. I do have plenty of reels, but might as well pick a few up just in case. Especially since they're so cheap. And more lures, but I already have all of them, so yeah. Not really anything especially great here. I'm low enough on gil that I'm not gonna pick up the racing stripes just now.
See you next time.
Huh?
Maybe eventually, and then I'll bling out my car in tons of racing decals. Alright, there's also a diner. Let me check that out after I figure out whatever the hell this quest is. Just a random spot in the middle of nowhere is gonna grant me a quest.
Well, if it isn't Sonya.
Huh. Somebody you know?
Spoke with her just the once, back at Hammerhead.
Now that you mention it, you were chatting someone up.
She's real knowledgeable about wildlife. Could teach us a thing or two. Go on and introduce yourself.
Alright then. I guess she'll be joining Dave as a frequent giver of side quests, I'm assuming.
What is it now? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy at the moment. Oh, it's you boys. Wait, who are you again? And what do you need now?
Nothing?
You're saying you distracted me for nothing? This won't do. Won't do at all. Precious seconds down the drain. How am I to make up for them? Of course. You boys can help me.
Okay.
That's the spirit. I was just thinking I could use a few extra hands for catching frogs, to be precise.
Wait, what? Frogs?
And if you're thinking any old frog will do, wrong. You're not getting off that easily. Only the red frog native to Ulster suits my needs. You'll need to get knee and elbow deep down at the slough. With that, I'll get back to my work. Remember, it's red frogs, and make sure they're fresh.
What are those gesticulations she was performing, seriously? A very emotive person, that's for sure. Alright, that's another quest under my belt that I can do at some point.
Overwhelming.
Let's hope it'll be edifying as well.
How did you manage to talk to her?
Oh, you know me.
Oh, I'm so tempted by Justice Monsters 5, but there doesn't actually seem to be any sort of reward from playing this weird-ass pinball-esque minigame, so I'm not gonna waste my time doing it, as awesome as the music is. Oh yeah, I can probably pick up a monster hunting quest here as well. That'll be another thing to add to the log to do, but let's check out what various important spots are around on the map.
So, what do you want to know?
Oh, quest destinations have been marked on your map. That must be for a quest I have already selected. Alright, well that's good to know. Oh. Oh, okay. So I had to talk to the tipster to get the dog tag location apparently. Okay. I mean, I guess... Stacey, how does that work? Like, if someone saw the dog tag and reported it to the tipster, why wouldn't they have just picked it up themselves? I noticed specifically there's this thing here that prevents poison and toad. I wonder if I'm actually going to encounter those status effects. If I'm hunting frogs, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up being able to cast toad, since that's kind of a series staple. Otherwise, it's just Kenny's crap. I figured that must have been like, some, like that dude's specific dish, but it must be like a chain thing, given I'm encountering it in 2 locations. Alright, what hunts are available? I really need to rank up my monster hunting rank. Okay, yep, 2 available for me, and they're both easily leveled. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go off after some Garula. Alright, let's do that one.
Knock 'em dead.
I might want to get that one done right away since it's only available in the daytime. Depends on how close the location is. Let's actually check that out. Oh yeah, it's very close by, so that's not bad to do at all. What about the other quests? I wish I could switch what quest I have active from the map rather than having to go to the quest menu, since, well, I don't know, I suppose it really doesn't matter all that much since it's only a single button press more, but still. Oh, I'm selected on the very wrong quest. So yeah, I can do that quest at some point, although that's so far south that I'm not going to do it just yet. Yeah, look at how big this region is. The region I spent 10 hours of the game in is this large, this kind of vaguely triangle-shaped area. The region I'm in now is this large. Talk about a massive size difference. Although it looks like the third region of the game, Clegne, is considerably smaller. So I'm guessing that this region here is going to be where the bulk of the game ends up taking place. And that this part over here will probably be where the third act is when the story ramps up. We'll see how correct I am when I get there dozens of hours later. Okay, there's also that quest that I can do. Is that? Oh, it's actually very close to my position, actually. Yeah, it's just a bit west of where the Garulas are, so I should get both of these quests finished off. What else is there? That's a fair distance away, so I'm definitely not going to do that just yet. Ooh, the Chocobo Forest is further south of those two quest locations, so I can get that finished off after I do those. This is on the way to the story quest, so I'll do that then. And this is on the way as well. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of quests in this small region here. That's good. They probably designed that specifically with that in mind. So let's go hunt the Garulas first. That seems a good way to start things off. Start with some action. Where the hell is the car? Hopefully I can get fairly close with the car.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Alright, so this time I have to drive over. Can't just skip through with a loading screen, which is good. I can change the albums, actually try that out. Yeah, so holding it lets you switch between the various albums you have, which it does not say anywhere on that little key menu on the left, so thanks for that game. Let's go with the Final Fantasy II soundtrack. Okay, yeah, that definitely is not the original NES track, that's definitely a remix of some sort. Maybe what they used in the various remakes, like the GBA and PSP ones, not sure. Oh geez, man, that was a rude maneuver to perform, just cutting in front of the car in the other lane like that. Are you sure you're a professional chauffeur, Ignis? Hold on, the quest is this way. I nearly ran off running in the wrong direction. I do that a lot. I really need to pay more attention to what's in front of me. Yeah, this region of the game is gorgeous. And it is a nice change from the desert of the previous 10 hours of the game, that's for sure. And again, the frame rate is a pretty constant 30. Like, Western developers could learn a thing from actually making a game run well from the Japanese ones. That's for damn sure. Although in fairness to Western developers, it's mostly because the publishers tend to get down their backs about releasing the game as soon as possible and not giving them the time to properly optimize it. Alright, those look to be the Garulas that I'm gonna want to hunt. Time to murder some peaceful animals. We are the heroes. Wait, what? Heroes? How did I mispronounce that like that? We are the heroes.
See?
Yep, and they are appropriately low leveled for the quest, so this should not take long to take out at all.
My hand slipped.
Time to get my murder on. Oh wow, they are actually pretty damn beefy though. Yeah, I read something somewhere where someone, well, I said someone a lot. Basically, I read someone talking about how levels don't really indicate the difficulty of an enemy, and that seems to be very much the case here. Maybe they're just super resistant to spears or something, but they were taking no damage at all. Alright, they're weak to great swords, guns, and fire. I might have a cast of fire available, if not I might be able to craft one as well. Let's see... Nope, the only magic I have left is Blizzard. I really need to head by an elemental spot. There were actually probably some by that camp spot, but I didn't take the time to check. Oh well. Okay, yeah, I have 99 fire, so I can make a good fire spell. So max out that fire, and then I believe I was using high elixirs a lot, and I have plenty of those. It's not like I've had many situations where I want to use these. There we go. Alright, especially since they're all bunched up together, this should be pretty damn effective. Yep, there we go, that's what you call damage. So yeah, that's why you want to use magic in this game, folks. But it seems like they are super resistant to physical attacks. I am doing like no damage at all. Even with the parry, I do fucking nothing. Maybe I should see about trying to find some sort of elemental weapons. Although weapons in this game do seem to be pretty rare, so I'm not even sure if that's an option I really have. Let me try... My fire is almost cooled down, so when it actually finishes being cooled down, I'm gonna try and do another magic cast and see how that goes. It's nearly finished, come on. There we go. Alright, let's toss it there. Boom. There we go, that's another few Garulas dead, and now we're just gonna finish off the remainders. Which will still probably end up taking a while, because seriously, do they really need to be so resistant to physical damage? It's going to be the main type of damage you're doing, especially if you don't take to the magic system, which a lot of players don't seem to. I've seen a lot of people complain about it. I don't really mind how magic crafting works personally, although I wouldn't say I necessarily like it either. Oh yeah, I probably should be using techniques more as well, shouldn't I? Since they are pretty damn powerful. See, I managed to finish off the remaining chunk of that one's HP with it. Let's use Piercer. I probably should buy some more techniques from the Ascension menu. I'll do that eventually. When I actually get around to spending the AP I have. Yeah, so I get hit there. It wasn't really worth all that much damage except for that big hit. But you saw I actually took damage from it slashing about, and that's another complaint I have that I've kind of voiced before, is it's not always as easy to tell what's going on in the combat. In this case, it was the clarity of the animation. I thought that it was flailing about because I was stun locking it with my buddies, but no, it was actually attacking.
What's up, Iggy?
And I didn't realize it because the notification that you're taking damage isn't all that noticeable, honestly. It's just a tiny red number among all the other numbers that are popping up on the screen from you damaging the enemy, and oftentimes, like, while you are stunned, the stun animation isn't especially noticeable. Again, due to the chaos of the combat. God damn it. They really need to turn down the spawn rate of these assholes. I mean, technically I could just flee them, but come on, I'm not a coward. Like, I would like to encounter them, but less frequently. These guys are weak to fire, which is very handy. Let me just wait for most of them to land. There we go, and goodbye. They pretty much just seem to be a check that you're actually paying attention to the magic system, really, because a single cast of a decently powerful spell will just completely murder them, as I've shown time and time again. So let's select one of the other quests. What was one that was close by? That's somewhat farther away. There was one that was really close, wasn't it? It's further to the west. It's a bit closer than the other one. I could have sworn, wasn't there another quest that was literally right by it? Okay, yeah, no, it was the ever-gleaming regalia, that's the one I was thinking of, so let's select that. And let me see if there are any elemental draw spots on the way. Yep, there we go, right by the camping spot that I passed. So, let me make sure I'm going over there. Leave a marker. I'm gonna take a second to actually go over there and draw some energy so I can actually start crafting more spells. So that way when I encounter more Magitech troopers or other heavily physical resistant enemies like those Garulas, I can actually take them down fairly quickly.
Can't get it out of my head.
Is that actually a song, or was that just something you made up, Prompto? Yeah. I've seen a lot of people voice their ire online about Prompto, and I can't see what they're talking about. The dude is a lovable goof in the best way. You know what I just had a thought of? I might actually have enough AP to purchase that one ability in the Magic Nexus for drawing even more elemental energy from deposits, yeah. Should have purchased this before drawing from these ones, but oh well. That's definitely gonna come in handy. Alright, absorb. Ooh, I could actually purchase this one. I have just the right amount of AP. I wonder if I should do this or spend it on some other things. I am using magic quite a lot. Enhances energy absorption rate from elemental absorbing weapons. That's not bad either. Enhances the magic, so that would make my magic more powerful. And this one's good as well. Enhance the potency of spells by 30. Assuming that's additive with Powercraft, that would be 40 potency by default before I add any elemental energy. And this one, I get an extra spell use, but it costs 333, so it's going to be a while before I can hope to purchase that. You know what, I'm going to purchase this, fuck it. I'm going to go all in on the magic, baby. I do like using magic in games, so it's not too surprising. Let me actually craft some spells, since I do have the 2 free flasks. You know what, I only have one use of this blizzard left, so I really wish I could add more magic to this flask that I had already crafted, so that way I could increase the potency, but you can't do that, which I think is kinda dumb. I'm tapped out on fire actually, so let me draw from this point first. Alright, so how much did I get from that now that I have both of those ranks in the increased absorption? Alright, so I get 64 from a draw point, so I need 1.5 in order to max out my stored energy. That's not so bad. If I actually purchase the, the increased potency from one draw point, I'll have enough elemental energy to actually craft a second tier spell, the raw spells, you know, Fire, Blazara, Thundara. So that's good. Might be able to do that here actually if I put a high enough catalyst, or just funnel in some ice energy. That doesn't really increase the potency enough to be... Yeah, I basically have to use all of my ice energy in order to get it up just to 99. I'm not actually sure if that's especially worthwhile. Tough choices. Okay, let's start off by making a Thundara. There we go. And I'll keep over enough thunder energy. I think that's a better use than just maxing out the potency completely, keeping a little enough left over to make sure that I can make my next thunder spell a Thundara level with its potency. Heal cast. Yeah, I'm really liking the multicasts. Those seem to be very powerful. Is there anything I don't give a shit about that I could use to make a Quint cast spell? Probably not under items, but maybe under ingredients. I should also try out Venom cast at some point. Eventually. Alright, nothing under ingredients that does Quint cast. Ooh, but I do have something that does quad cast. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. That seems good. And then for the final one, yeah, let's make a powerful fire spell. I'll use up what little ice energy I have to ensure that's the case. And let's use another high elixir to make it a tri-cast. Oh, actually, so it looks like it's the introduction of the catalyst that actually makes it a dual elemental spell when I add 2 elemental types. Interesting. So this casts Fire, then Fire and Blazara at random up to 2 times. That's actually kind of interesting. You know what? Let's try it. Why not? Something new to the magic table. Alright then. And yeah, now that I spent all that AP, I don't have to worry about purchasing new skills. Alright, so let's head over to where that other quest is. It's... do I want to head in the car? There does look to be like a side road. Fuck it, I'll just run the way there.
Not. We should make haste for Lestalem.
Yeah, don't keep my sister waiting.
I am not into what.
Whoa, okay, I get into combat all of a sudden. They surprised the hell out of me. I was gonna make a comment about how it probably doesn't matter if I get there quick or slow. There's probably not an actual in-game time limit that affects things. Although I could be wrong, and I would actually be impressed with the developers if that was the case.
Start killing.
Oh dear. Oh, thank you, Ignis, for the support. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the, of actually using the wise weapons, or whatever the hell they were called. They honestly don't seem to do all that much more damage compared to my regular weapons, and that HP drain is pretty damn severe. Like, oh god. I hate these guys. Like, maybe the battle axe would be worth using due to its massive damage, but otherwise, yeah, I'm not really a fan. I do still have a cast of fire, don't I? Well, Fire Blazara. Let's try that out. Are they resistant to Blizzard? No, they are neutral to it, so this should be fine, hopefully. Yep, still pretty effective at taking them out. Oh, come on, guys, walk it off. It's kind of funny how spells do end up doing friendly fire to your allies, but it doesn't really matter because the damage is so minor compared to the damage it does to the enemies that it's not really worth considering not using magic for. I noticed that huge beastie over there. That's probably way higher level than I am, and probably not something I can take on at this point, but I want to at least check it out. Yeah, look at those guys. They are huge. Holy cop. I think I know what killed the hunter who left the dog tag near here. Oh, he's looking at me. And he's looking away. He doesn't give a shit about some dumb, shitty humans. Can I actually get close enough to draw its aggro, though, is the question. Because I can't walk any further into the water than this, but it looks to be walking over in my direction. Maybe if I head a little bit close to one of these inland stuts.
Then let's hurry up and look. Cindy ordered that coating for us, you know.
Nope, it's just sleeping now. Alright, so maybe at some point I'll be able to fight those, but I don't seem to have the opportunity to do so at the moment. Which is probably for the best. That would be a foolish mistake to make.
I'm going all out. Just
Oh, what did I draw the aggro of this time? Oh god. Seriously, I'm getting one of these fights like every 3 or 4 minutes. That's a bit much, game. It's a little bit much. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm out of the magic's range, so let's get a bit closer before I cast. There we go. Goodbye. Oh no, a few of them were a bit farther away so they didn't die. God damn it. Oh, and they're high enough level that they're probably gonna take a while to take out. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, okay, I'm nearly dead, so basically if you don't have magic, these guys are actually pretty threatening and honestly kind of annoying to deal with because of their constant gun spam, but if you do have magic, they're a complete joke. I'm not a fan of how this enemy is designed, that's for damn sure. Maybe I can group them up and use another cast of my Fire Blizzard. Otherwise, I'll probably just ignore any more encounters with them from now on because, seriously, I do not want to deal with this shit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them bunched up, though. Maybe if I move this way, they'll back up into the allies.
Right here.
It would probably help if I also used techniques a little bit more as well, that's true. Let's actually try forgoing the use of magic for now and just using techniques and somewhat smart play and see if that works. I don't get why I don't have the opportunity to follow up sometimes. Maybe I'm too far away from Gladio to do it. Okay, they actually didn't take as long to take out as I thought they might. Oh. Said I'm nearly dead again, so I gotta be a bit careful.
You're up. I'm impressed.
It's nothing.
Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
There we go.
I'm dying of thirst here.
I'm starving to death.
And yet we're all very much alive.
Alright, so not nearly as big of a pain in the ass as I thought going in, but still kind of a pain in the ass, especially since they drained the max HP of a bunch of the party. Yeah, as long as you don't actually attack the Garulas, they don't give a shit about you. I guess they're basically the cows of this world. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not on a monster hunting quest. I wish I could pet them. Although I suppose that would be somewhat hypocritical considering I just slaughtered a whole bunch of them. Yep, come on, I want to pick that
Hey,
up.
look. This has got to be the stuff.
Bingo! Wonder what it'll do. Guess we'll find out when Cindy sprays it on the car.
Feels like we
There we
become
go.
Cindy's personal errand boys.
Yeah, isn't it great?
You seem pleased.
Nope.
Prompto is the best. Okay. Sorry that I talked over a little bit more of their dialogue there, but it wasn't really anything especially profound. Nor even really anything new. It's Prompto's continuing beaming over Cindy. So let's see what next quest I want to do. I think it was the professor's protege that was closest by. Yeah, that's pretty close by. Let me just double check to make sure there aren't any others that are in the immediate area there. That's right. Okay, the Chocobo one is a further bit south. It's actually right by the road, so I might want to return to the car and then drive there, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, let's do the quest for the professor, hunting some frogs or something like that. Yeah, I gotta head to Elster Slough. That is a really disgustingly named area. And it looks like it's not all that far away, but I'm gonna have to go around the long way since there's a lake in between me and it. It's really odd that you can't swim in this game. Like, I feel like that should be something that is totally a mechanic, especially since, wasn't that something in the demo, the Platinum demo? Oh no, you actually couldn't swim in that, but there was a time when you entered into the water and it acted as a warp, if I recall. Still, it's kind of a shame that you can't actually swim. That'd be cool if there was, underwater combat. Oh, hello, so this was why I got ambushed by them before. They literally appear out of nowhere and surprise you. Let me Libra them since I haven't done that before. Weak to spears, okay.
Just a start of us. Easy as they come. Here goes.
Yeah, I think I'm managing to do the air step in a few situations, but I'm honestly not sure. If I am, the MP drain is so small that it's not able to outpace my passive MP regen. In which case the fact that it costs MP is kind of questionable in the first place, like who cares then? Maybe it'll become something more obvious that I'm using and something more useful to me in combat when I start encountering more airborne enemies. So far it's only been the oh right, they're not dead. It's only been those flying bird things that I came across at one point that I mentioned earlier on. And technically that boss that I recently fought, the mecha, it wasn't an airborne enemy, but it was high up enough that I could actually attack it in the air. Oh wow, it looks like I'm actually fighting two groups of enemies. I didn't realize that. You can see their fields of battle overlapping. That's neat. Also, Gladiolus is getting wrecked by something, jeez. probably go save him, but I'm just gonna focus on killing these dudes. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that because Gladiolus is now straight up dead. I don't know if that affects any of the XP he gets from combat or not. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. I think I figured that out before, but I actually don't remember what happens if the party is actually dead when the combat ends. Oh no. Oh, that's why there's two overlapping fields, because there are Imperial troopers. See, that's what I mean, like the fact that they were constantly firing on my guys was, despite the fact that they were killing them, was something I didn't realize, because it doesn't have enough visual or aural flair to make it obvious that it's happening. Never mind the fact that encountering them again so soon after fighting them is not the best design decision, that's for damn sure. I guess it's something to punish you for not traveling in your car or something, but still, it's kinda dumb. Okay, let me immediately fix this with... Didn't I have a mass revival item? Yeah, the Mega Phoenix. I'm sure someone's mad that I'm using it on such an easy encounter, but if I don't use it sometime, I'm never gonna use it. There we go. And that just made it for the mistake I made. Unfortunately, the goddamn soldiers are spread out enough that I can't just nuke them all with magic. If I can get them grouped a bit closer together, I might be able to do something, but ugh. Let me do one cast so at least I can take out a few of them. There we go. God damn it, Prompto. At least him getting taken out so quickly makes sense. Oh my god, wow, what the hell? All because I wasn't constantly holding down the L1 button, I got massively wrecked. Not something I'm a fan of. Yes, seriously, like, how am I supposed to fight against these guys? I'm technically higher leveled than them, and they're just wrecking me because they can constantly pelt me with damage from afar. Not terribly well balanced, if we're being honest. Let me go rescue Prompto if I can actually find him. Where the hell is he? I actually can't see where he is. Okay, there he is. But he died. Alright, well, I do have a few Mega Elixirs. I also have Mega Potions, don't I? Where the hell are they? Yeah, there we go, let me use one of them. It's not gonna help Prompto, but that's fine. Oh great, and it's getting towards nighttime, which means they're gonna be even tougher enemies to deal with, the demons. Ugh. Alright, let me actually use Mark, since that seems to be specifically for hitting a bunch of enemies. There we go, that cleared up matters pretty damn quickly. Let me actually use that again. Oh, I actually missed the prompt. Even when I'm expecting it, it's very easy to miss because it appears for like, honestly not even a second I think, like probably like 3/4 of a second really. There we go. Oh great, Gladiolus is dead too. I should probably use a potion, or rather an elixir, so I can restore the max HP I've lost. Alright, well Ignis is still alive. If I can get a bit more tech built up, I can do Mark once more. And that should put me in a good position to finish them off. There we go.
Ignis, instructions.
Yeah, I really want to hit that finisher because that was enough to finish off that one sniper over there. Alright, holy crap, that could have gone better.
Too close for comfort. I'm comfortable just being alive.
Still, at least I seem to get a good amount of experience for it, if nothing else. Alright, stranded in the middle of nowhere, at night, pray for the demons with a lot of max HP missing from my guys. Not the best situation to be in, that's for damn sure.